please close or lower your eyes. And let's take a nice deep breath in. And another nice deep breath in as we settle into our chairs. And get comfortable. I release and I let go. I feel the discomfort. I feel where it is located in my body. I embrace it and I send it love. I now let go of it. I release it like a heavy weight. I allow it to drop from where it is in my body, and I allow it to drop to the bottom of my body. Where it exists, my body, and it drops into the earth. It keeps sinking and sinking deep into the earth, all the way to the center of it. As it is sinking to the center, all of the negative vibrations attached to it is gently being cleansed away by Mother Earth. It is being washed away totally and completely. It is now all gone, and it is replaced by brand new positive, high vibration and energy. This positive, pristine, and clean energy is now returned to me, and I allow myself to receive it. I am receiving it now fully and completely. As it enters my body in the same place where it has exited, I continue to allow myself to receive more and more of it, openly and joyfully, as I bask in the peaceful, soft feeling of it, as it soothes and nurtures my body, my mind, and my soul. Knowing all is well. And please return to the room. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you, Gina. It's a beautiful song by Faith Rivera. Please join me. I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith. And I am stronger every moment, every day. My mind is willing and my heart is open wide. I trust my instincts and let spirit be my guide. I vow to live a life that's real and pure and free. As I continue walking in this mystery, I surrender to my greatest, highest good. We sound great. I release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith. And I am grateful every moment, every day. There may be walls, there may be roadblocks in my way.
Well, you know what I call you? I call you the face of God. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of God. Yes, I hold you in my heart, and I will always. You are my family. Yes. You are the face of God. You are my family. You are the face of God.
If it's comfortable for you, please lower or close your eyes and allow my voice, allow my words to be your words as I speak in the first person. Divine Source is all there is. It is all energy. It is omniscient, omnipotent, omnipresent. It is love. It is joy. It is kindness. It is intelligent. It is in and through everything, everywhere, always present. I am one with this amazing essence. It is in me, through me, is me, as me, and I know that whatever is true for me is also true for each person hearing my voice. I am an individuation of that one source. And I know that each and every person hearing my voice is also an individuation of the one. I know that this service unfolds with ease and grace, that is absolutely beautiful and that touches each and everyone's heart in just the right and perfect way. I know that all is well. And I'm grateful and thankful for everyone that has contributed to this service, that is listening to this service, and that opens up as a result. If you could join me in saying, and so it is.
Yes, so it is. Yeah. So beautiful. You and Gina have done such a beautiful job opening up this morning. Right? Put us in such a beautiful place where I'm going to take you somewhere else.
Ready?
You know what I mean? You can only have so much of that. No, I'm just kidding. It's still good. We got the vibe. Oh, yeah. Help me out now. Something wonderful is happening to me right now. Something wonderful is happening to me right now. Yep. I can sense
morning. Welcome.
Yeah, yeah. Something wonderful is happening to me right now. I accept things the way they are. I accept things the way they are not. Something wonderful is happening to me right now. Right now. Right now. Happening to us all day.
All right. Thank you all. That's enough. All right. Yes. We had such a good time. If you did not come to the picnic yesterday, you missed out
Darn it.
on just a perfect day. We were waiting for you to come and
I'm
start
sorry.
singing to us.
I
We
was
wanted you
singing
to
to
come
other
sing.
people, I'm sorry.
I understand. It's okay.
I
So
saw
who-
pictures.
Who came to the picnic? Please stand or raise your hand.
Oh, everyone!
I want to thank, oh my God, Clem, oh my goodness, Misty, oh my goodness, Rick, oh my goodness, and everyone that brought anything that helped in clean up. Carolyn Yates, Carolyn was one of our sponsors, Stacy was a sponsor, it was a good time. We had not had that in a couple of years now. And it was fun, and it was nice, and it was beautiful in so many ways. Thank you all for participating in that. Anyone here for the first time? Hi. How'd you hear about us?
We were invited.
Online? What's your name? Oh, April and Soleil. Oh, I like the sun. Ah, Mama did that on purpose. That's so cool. Thank you so much. You know, Patty, that every time you sing that song, Love Wastefully, I think about all those old boyfriends.
Old boyfriends of yours or mine? Of ours?
Ours.
Oh. Yeah, I do too.
Okay, I didn't say it was waste. All right. I was standing there thinking that. I'm like, I'm gonna tell her.
I'm so glad she did.
I'm so glad that you came and that you're here. I want to, we're having this, oh my God, do you know how many days there is to Christmas?
No.
Okay, I won't tell you because Stacey can't stand when I tell people that. 60. But, till 55? Thank you, something like that, huh? Well, Thanksgiving, we're having a Thanksgiving Eve service, and we're gonna show the movie Gratitude Revealed. Please invite everyone. Just take a break from cooking. Come down at 6 o'clock. We're going to have pies for sale. Kids are free. The movie is $15, but children are all free. So 12 and under. They think they're grown when they're 13, so we have to charge them for that. Anyway, so thank you. So please just come out and spend an hour and a half with us. It'll be so much fun. We'll be selling pies. You can sit and eat pie with, but you can't take Reverend Stacy's pie, which you'll find out about in a few minutes. So anyway, thank you so much for being here. No matter where you are on your spiritual path, we will always welcome you. Always. Thank you.
Thank you, God, for these beautiful ladies. Thank you. And I'm so sorry that I wasn't there yesterday. I truly missed being there. I saw the pictures. They were wonderful. I was like, oh.
Oh, there are pictures. Oh,
There's so many great, so many great shots. I was like, wow, everybody is there from church except me. I'm so sorry. I did work yesterday. I did sing for other people, so I'm sorry. Well, I'm so glad that you had a great gathering. It's wonderful. And today, I don't know how we could top yesterday, if it even does, but I tell you what, this gentleman has been one of my favorite, and I know you hear me say that a lot, but wait till you hear his voice if you don't know him, because I'm sure most of you know him. I just have a couple notes here. He was named Entertainer of the Year in 2011. He inducted into the Las Vegas Entertainers Hall of Fame in 2012. Oh yes, and he's a multi-year winner of the Best Jazz Male Vocalist, which you will understand why when he opens his mouth. Best Blues Male Vocalist. I'm sorry to I don't mean to, but I can't help it. You are an incredible talent. Incredible. Please put your hands together for Ronnie Rose. Beautiful.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. So good to see you this morning. It's kind of early to be singing, but I'm happy to be here. Yeah. All right? I'm going to sing a song by Gregory Porter. And so the word is out. Jesus is coming to town. All right? And everybody's so excited. They've got all kinds of decorations and, you know, there's people dancing in the street. And when he gets there, he gives them this message. Well, they gild their houses in preparation for the king. And they line the sidewalks with every sort of shining thing. They will be surprised when they hear him say, "Take me to the alley, take me to the afflicted ones, take me to the lonely ones who somehow lost their ways, and let them hear me say, I am your friend. Come to my table. Rest here in my garden. You will have a pardon. Yes, you will have a pardon. Yes, they gild their houses in preparation for the king, and they line the sidewalks with every sort of shining thing. They will be surprised when they hear him say, take me to the alley, take me to the homeless ones, take me to the lonely ones who somehow lost their ways, and let them hear me say, I am your friend. Come to my table and rest here in my garden. You will have a pardon. You will have someone to take some time to understand, someone to wrap his arms around you. You will have a friend. Why don't you take me to the alley. Thank you very much. Thank you.
That was beautiful. What a beautiful duo. Yeah. Did I tell you the voice of an angel or what?
Absolutely beautiful. And the song resonates with me on a lot of levels. I first heard Patty ask me about the song a couple weeks ago, Bob?
Yeah,
A couple
yeah.
weeks ago. And, she had asked me if I had heard of it, and I had just heard of it when I went to Atlanta in April. And it was introduced to me by a young man, a reverend, who's now in the Minister's Council, Reverend LVCSL. And Reverend LVCSL is now become a friend, and I didn't realize before my trip to Atlanta how much I was missing my male friends. And I lost 2 of them just this past in 2020. And so LD and I sat up, it's 11:30, 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning, and we're there on business, and we're just talking and enjoying and circulating love and circulating friendship and circulating just that idea of who we are. And so when I heard the song that Elzia played for me, and it was this song, I was like, wow. And then when it was reintroduced, and Patty said, Ronnie would like to sing this, I'm just touched beyond belief. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Share it, share it. Do take a slice of my pie. No, take a slice of somebody's pie. Maybe not mine. It's not my thing, I will buy you a slice. I promise you I will buy you a slice. But I don't want you to take a slice of mine. Okay. I did share some wine yesterday with some folks, and some other things that we were sampling. Did you see that? It's on camera somewhere, I'm sure. It is. And I am generous beyond belief. However, I don't like people eating my food and stuff like that. I'm just weird about it. It's one of those things. I'm sorry. This idea of circulation, I want to talk about 3 things today. And thank you, Gina and Kim, for your beingness and who you are, and reminding me of friendship. I see that reflection, for obvious reasons, and I just love to see that. It really just makes my heart smile. Again, it's one of those days. This idea of circulation, this idea of sharing the gifts that we have, and I'll have to say thank you again to Ronnie, who would not take money from us this morning, and gave of his talent to us. That's a big deal. This is a well-renowned singer that gave the gift. He got up early. I don't think musicians get up early most of the time. And decided to share with us not only his pie, but his gift. There's something about this idea of circulation that it always has resonated with me. I hope that it's who I am and how I show up, except for about the pie part. But honestly, there is this circulation of love and energy that came about when the vision came through to open up this spiritual home for another spiritual home. Knowing that as we open it up, that there would be more energy, more flow, more ideas. The currency is not the money, people, it's the ideas. Money is the end result of the idea that has come through your visioning process with you and that within. That resounding presence within, that essence, that source of all. Idea is the money, people. Ideas. How many of you have the flow that you desire right now? Flow, by flow I mean money. Anybody want any more? Everybody's not raising their hand? Put me on record. What are you doing to get that flow?
What are you doing?
Giving.
Working, staying up late.
Laying in my hammock.
What's it doing, Dave?
I'm laying in my hammock.
Laying in your hammock. Laying in your hammock is probably the best idea that I've heard. So that you and the God of your being, the essence of your being, that you can listen to that voice, that still small voice within that is presenting the idea from which can flow to you that which you want. There's a few things that have to come through that when you have that idea. That idea of eliminating any blocks and any patterns, any ideas that I'm not the 1%, so how could it be me that's going to ever have the wealth that I desire? That idea that I'm unworthy. The idea that I'm not enough. Those are all things that we as human beings struggle with. It is not the truth of us. However, it can be our circumstance. Caden, there's a short little video I'd like to play. Anyone? This is taken from Reverend Cheryl's talk last week.
She should have a smaller share of the royalties because it is clear she can't put in the 40 hours a week you and I are spending.
16 is more likely to
Exactly.
18.
You and I are vache enragés.
That's exactly what we are. Mad cows. But I can't bring myself to say this to Louisette. You're going to have to do it.
I will do it. We must be cold-blooded. I shall love her much more when this is settled. No, it isn't that you're not helping to some extent.
But I am helping. It was my idea to add peas to the cocoa vin recipe.
We know, and that was a wonderful idea, but the book has become a magnum opus.
But we are a team. We are les trois gourmands. One for all.
Is it absolutely true, Louisette? Yes, it's true. And you have been very valuable to the project.
Thank you.
But
I'm getting a divorce.
what?
Jean-Luc is leaving me.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, Louisette. Just forget it. Forget it. That I even mentioned it.
But it isn't fair for Louisette to get the same amount of money that we
It's
do.
not the time to discuss this.
She's getting it. She doesn't do the work. You don't do the work, so your share should be 10%.
10%.
You're not doing the work.
25. 15. 20.
18, and not a penny more. And where it says on James, I think it should say, by Juliet Child and Simone Beck, with Louisette Berthold. With, and in smaller type.
No, sit down. Our name's exactly the same. Exactly the same. Alphabetical. Alphabetical.
Are you doing the work? Are you doing your work? I love that. You know, Reverend Cheryl mentioned that. I just thought it was brilliant because she knows I love that. And I see us in this building as like-minded beings of unity and of Las Vegas Center for Spiritual Living, of New Thought. And often, we don't always put in the work. You know, I don't see those prayer boxes overflowing. I see one or two every now and then and say, please don't contact me. Well, I'm saying my prayer for you, as well as the minister of prayer team. But you don't want us to contact you, really? It's not a secret, folks. But there is work that has to be done. The work goes in when you write that prayer, it's answered. And when you put it in that prayer box, we have our work that we're ready, willing, and able to do. But there's not a lot we can do if there's no prayer requests. Now, maybe flow, finances, money's not that which you are struggling with or experiencing or lack thereof, that idea of not having enough flow. Maybe you have a neighbor that has a lack.
Maybe you have an aunt, an uncle. Maybe you have a brother or sister. Maybe you have a mother, father. And maybe it's not money, maybe it's something else. Money is a condition. It's a condition nothing less than a health condition would be. Anything that is created out of our minds is not the truth of who each of us is. It's not our truth, so it's not ours. So we have to do a do-over. Okay, let me take this to the hammock and sit with that idea of that presence, that loved me so much that breathes life into me. That's where the work is. That's where the work is. You know, Gregory Porter, that song In the Alley, he wrote that for his mom who had passed away. He won a Grammy a while back, 2016 or 17. And he wrote that song about his mom. Because his mom was the one that went to the alley to help those that were afflicted, those that were addicted, those that were homeless. And Gregory was witnessing Pope Francis come to New York City, and everybody just being so enamored with the Pope being there. And I don't know if the Pope went to the alley. Jesus was in the alley. He wasn't hanging out with the 1%, folks. Las Vegas Center for Spiritual Living is in the alley now, at these Title I schools that need help. Not that you all don't need the help, but you're not telling us anyway, so that's the point. But we've got to go to what's needed. Not just as an organization, but as individuals. As individuals, it's our responsibility as we see where, I won't just say the country, the world is headed as far as, I'll just put it bluntly, money is concerned. And if you're set with it, good, great. Keep it circulating. Keep it circulating, keep it flowing. It's not yours, it never was yours. It's yours to use, to make a good life. But what good can you do with it? I think we have a good thing that's going here. I love that we're out supporting the larger aspect of our community, because we all see that we've got it going on. Nobody needs prayer for money. So why not take it out to the streets? I'm being funny, but you know that if you need anything, to please give us a call so that we can pray for your highest and best good. It's not always to get yourself out of the way when you have an electricity bill to pay. When you have a car note, when your car's been repossessed, when you have a house note that you can't afford. And we at Science of Mind, we have this thing where we think that we did something wrong, that our consciousness got in the way, which yes, okay. But that doesn't help you move yourself out of the way when times are hard. So please give us a call and let us help you with that circumstance. I'm not saying that we have the dollars. I'm not saying we don't have the dollars. But what I'm saying is your consciousness needs to be cleared. You need to have a clear vessel so that you can create that which you need to live your highest and best life. That's what we had to do at the Las Vegas Center for Spiritual Living, because we were not okay. I'm not saying that we have the most money in the bank. We got a lot of ideas. And like I said, ideas are where the currency is. We got a lot of love, and we're giving that to everybody that walks through these doors and beyond here now. So I've talked about circulation. I've talked about this idea of really assimilation. Assimilation is, and we use it in various ways, and this is just a different way to use that idea. It's a process of letting things just kind of soak in. That realization, everybody in this building that's been in this center knows that, and hopefully beyond that, knows that there's one power, one source that is abundant, that lives within each of us. It is just the truth. And abundance is our birthright. That is just the truth. With a capital T. It may not be your experience, but that is the truth. So that abundance that we all know, we sometimes have to seek it out when we look at our account and say, that's not going to work. I don't know if any of you have done that, but you can obviously tell by how I'm doing that. I've probably done that a time or two. How am I going to buy new shoes with that? That's not going to work for me. And so there has to be something where I can bask in the joy and the love and the beauty and the harmony and the life of light itself. Sometimes it might be a picnic. Sometimes it might be just sitting here in the office, just laughing with my dear sister, crazy friend over here. Sometimes it might be listening to Kim and Gina laughing. Sometimes it might be going to see Hamilton and taking a break. I won't sing it.
Do it.
But there's something that no matter how things are going, there's a record you can put on. There's a movie you can put on. There's something that brings you joy and brings you back to the place and the space where your mind knows all is well. Sometimes it's Sunday mornings. Sometimes not. Sometimes you are so congested and so in it that you can't even enjoy Sunday service. Everybody ever been there? I have. Where I cannot see the forest for the trees, that which is presented to me, that God that is omnipotent, omnipresent, is not, I'm not feeling it. So I have to get out of my own way and do that which brings me joy, which always brings me back to the place that I am good because I am one with God, the divine source, essence of all. That essence loved me so much that it thought of me to make me. That is the truth of each and every one of us here. And if you can get back to that idea, whether you're sitting on that hammock or sitting on that park bench, no, on the park bench, in the alley, but at the picnic, or if you're sitting in these green chairs here, or if you're sitting on a Zoom call in a class that you're like, this is the truth. It takes work. I don't want to hear, I didn't do the work. I don't want to hear that. Because it's for you to do. We make it so easy for you to come sit down and just be with us and feel that loving energy and presence. I think we do. If we're not, please tell me what else we can do. We make it easy for you to sign up for classes. But I don't want to do the homework. That's going to create a life that works for you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Or bad. But there are resources that we have. There is an energy and a flow about this space and about this teaching that is undeniable. It has changed each and every person in this room's life. I've been willing to bet, except for maybe the newbie. Soleil and April. Maybe not yet, but I'm trusting that if you just give it a little bit of opportunity, that it will. And if you haven't seen it in a while, give it a try. I don't have the money for the classes. You've got you there too, because we have a scholarship fund.
Yeah.
We got you in any way that you can think of. We got your back. But you have to do the work. I can't sign up for the class for you. I mean, I could. There's some I want to say, please, just take the damn class. Because I've heard this story ad nauseum at least 15 times, and that's in a week. And you can't see it, and I'm not making fun because I have been there. When I'm telling you I have been there, especially with finances, I have been there. And it still doesn't always look, when I look at my account, I'm like, wonder what idea Spirit's is going to bring me today so that I can do what I need to do to live the life that I want to live. But that's much different from where I came. I don't have enough. I can't go to dinner. I can't buy new shoes. I can't buy a slice of pie. Maybe somebody will give me share with me. Probably not, because Charlie Jackson can say something. There's the quote. No, video. Another video? I don't have another video. Never mind. There's a quote. First quote is, all things emanate from pure spirit and return again to it. All things. That's where you start when you're in that spot. All things. We must let that idea of the power for good in the universe that is abundant, that is for me, we've got to let it show up. We've got to let that block, whatever is blocking us from that light, we got to allow ourselves to get away from that idea. And when we live in fear of money, we constrict the flow. It gets worse when we live in that fear. So get yourself out and do that which is yours to do to make you feel that abundant energy that is the truth. Assimilation is normally used in reference to biology or sociology. But I'm talking about that idea of just good old-fashioned, I'm going back to basics. I'm going back to my source. I'm going back to that hammock and just letting life flow through me. Whether I have $1 or $15 million, that is the truth that all of us at some point have to go back to. There is never any lack or limitation. Spirit gives to all equally, whether they're aware or not. So open your eyes. My last point again is elimination. There is something in my life, and Patty Powerhouse helped me realize that I had to eliminate an idea that I had in my mind, which I've been told for a million years, because you're just like your mom. You spend too much money. You're frivolous with your money. You'll never have a dime. I have enough. I have enough to share, and I have enough to spare. And I do share my money. Not my pie, but my money. It's an old pattern from some people that were trying to teach me a better way from their point of view. And there might be some truth, and I look at it when I'm, at the store for the 500th time buying another blouse or another something that I don't necessarily need, or I had bought the same one 15 times. And when I get back to my closet, I'm like, that looks suspiciously like the other 12 things in my closet.
You needed it. You wanted it.
But Patty made me just realize that idea of it's not frivolous.
No, you're worth it.
I'm worth it. Each of us are worth whatever it is. Whatever it is that we want. It came to our mind the idea that said, I want that. I want that $1 billion. Then drive to Arizona or California and go play Powerball. Or we can just pray. Cost you a little less in gas. But why do you want the money? I mean, there is some more work that needs to be done. What is it that you want from that $1 billion? How will you circulate it? What is yours to do with that good? So there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. I'm going to close with two things. The divine loves a cheerful giver, receiver, and retainer. All of those are aspects of the process of the divine flow of life energy. Money is a divine idea that supports the flow. And as we embody it and become at peace with the divine idea, our finances reflect that peace. I'm not going to worry about the Las Vegas Center for Spiritual Living anymore. As the board president, it's mine to do. It's not mine to worry, but it's mine to look at the finances and say, just like I look at my phone. Spirit, bring me another idea. That's the best that I can do for myself and for the center. And we're doing a damn good job. We're doing a good job. So I just want to thank every one of you that supports this space and this place with your time, your energy, your talent, Your dollars are going a long way. Reverend Cheryl and I, at one of the schools that Cheryl's the judge and I'm the advocate for, we bought a young man just a sweatshirt, a hoodie. It said champion on it, and some sweats. Because we noticed that since we started there, August 31st, that he had worn the same outfit every week. And one week it was really dirty, it wasn't even clean. That money came from us. It wasn't my money. It wasn't Cheryl's money. It came from us. We bought books because kids, parents aren't valuing books, I guess. That's the short answer. We went to Savers and bought, 25 books. It's not a lot, but it doesn't have to be a lot. It's something that somebody knows, somebody cares about who I am. I make a difference because not everybody has the benefit of this teaching. What is it that you can do? Please share your ideas with us so that we can make an even bigger difference. I love and support you 1,000%. And thank you for doing the same.
Yeah, we love you. Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Tell you what, you guys are the best. You're the center of my universe.
You're the center of mine.
No, I mean it.
I mean it too.
I mean it though. No, I mean it. You do such great things in this community and for the world and for all of us. I really appreciate it. And I love you guys.
We love you.
Oh, that's so sweet. Who said that? I could listen to him sing forever. Please welcome up again, Ronnie Rose.
Are you feeling wonderful?
Yes.
Yes, feeling wonderful, feeling blessed. Great song from Louis Armstrong. If you know it, sing along.
Nice.
Thank you, Brother Dave.
Yes. Woo, love it.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and for you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, the bright blessed day and the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, yes, it's a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, said, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies crying, I watch them grow. It's a wonderful world. God bless.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Ronnie Rose, one and only.
Yes, absolutely. Beautiful voice. Love, love, love. Oh. If you would, this is our, my ushers to please come forward. This is our time of giving and receiving that thought of circulation. You know, Mae McCarthy's been here three times, I think. And she was new to religious science, and she was asked, and she was in these businesses that made millions of dollars, and it's, how did you get so? She was baffled because she's like, well, that's what I was listening to the minister and doing what they say when I went to class. So she was baffled by the question, but anyway.
She did the work.
She did the work. She did the work. So if you would please take your gift in your hand and please say our affirmation with us. From the love of pure spirit within me, I bless this gift. I send it forth to heal and bless and prosper. It is evidence of my faith and belief. It does good work in the world and returns to me multiplied abundantly. And I'm just grateful for that very thing. And so it is.
And so it is. So it is.
Well, we just wanted to wake you up.
Give me the old rumble.
First I was broke, my bank account was dry. Kept thinking I could not get to see myself I died. But then I learned a great truth about prosperity in me, and I grew strong. And money seemed to come along, and now I'm back to take my place. I just walked in the church on Sunday with a smile upon my face. I've come to claim my own abundance and to learn to turn the key that unlocks the wealth and riches that are mine eternally. And yes, and so I'm through the door to all the good things I never thought I'd know before. And gone are the days I felt like king I'd never have enough. I know that God is the source of my overflowing cup, and now I thrive. Oh yes, I thrive. As long as I know how to give, I know that I will thrive. I've got all my life to give. I've got all my love to give, and I will tithe. I will tithe. Hey, hey. Yes, I will. It's ingenious.
Wish I could take credit, but I can't.
By the way, next week, well, Saturday night or Sunday morning, we need to turn our clocks back.
Right.
So if our Unity family forgets, they get to come to 2 services. Be there and there.
That should be illegal.
So this coming Wednesday, we have our spiritual uplift by the practitioners. I'm not sure who it is this week, but it's Lauren. Every other week, like this, it'll be the first and the third weeks at 6 p.m. on Zoom. You've got to join. Everybody is getting on now. We're getting more and more people, and it's just so wonderful. So please tune in, find out how to get on there. Go to the website at 6 p.m. this coming Wednesday. We have the Heart of Peace meditation the second Wednesday of every month here at 6 p.m. And I would love to see all of your faces here. You would not believe how beautiful it is until you come. But you need to come at 6 p.m. to have that experience with Karen and the bowls and the way that Aldo just does a fabulous job of facilitating. Please mark on your calendar 6 p.m. this Wednesday the 9th, a week from Wednesday. The Sacred Supper that Franny and Aldo and Francois are doing is actually, the bidding is going to stop on November 12th, but you can still sign up and bid to try to be a part of that Sacred Supper, because it sounds like it's just going to be absolutely over the top fantastic. on the 18th of November. So check out the happenings table. Reverend Cheryl is going to be teaching a class called The Essential Ernest Holmes, beginning on November 29th at 6 p.m. And I know she's going to be telling you more about that, but it will be online, not in person. And Monique is going to come up and tell us about something that's happening with coats.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Well, it's that time in Vegas where we notice it's getting cooler outside. Well, not cooler, but it's getting cold. And we're looking at our coats and we're looking at some of the ones we had from last year. And then you may have the same syndrome I have is, well, maybe this year, and it doesn't usually work out that way. So we are fortunate and we are blessed because there are so many people that don't have a closet, that don't have a home, that don't have last year's coat or a coat for this year. So what we wanted to do this year, what I'm planning to do, is look at the coats in my closet, look at the ones I'm not wearing, I can't fit, my children can't fit, my grandkids can't fit, and bring them to the center. And on November 17th, the Las Vegas Mission Rescue is coming here to pick up those coats. So I ask everyone to, maybe this is the time that we can give to someone that doesn't have a coat, doesn't have a home, doesn't know how they're gonna stay warm this winter. So I ask you to look in the closets and see what we can do. I know we can do it because I know that this is a center filled with love, and we just love you. Thank you.
We can do it. We've all got it. Yes, we got it.
Coats away.
I got 5 money.
Alrighty then.
Count me for 2 at least.
And you mentioned Savers, Reverend Stacy, and I know you can get really, really inexpensive coats there as well. So if you'd like to go shopping at Savers, please look at some extra coats there. We have a holiday music, I was told last week, put on your calendar, Wednesday, the 30th of November, Patty Powers and the Unity Team, and more musicians are all going to have a concert here, 7 p.m., Wednesday the 30th. So mark that on your calendar, it's going to be fabulous. And the tickets are just $20 for that. There will be no book club meeting this month, but we'll return again on the end of December 28th. And the book is Holidays on Ice by David Sedaris. So also, before you leave today, check out our multi-purpose room because we've got beautiful jewelry that was handmade by Missy and some resin, beautiful resin work by Rick. And I mean, pyramids, all kinds of things. So check out that room because the things back there are just amazing. They're great, going to be great for gifts and so forth. I got a bracelet I just love. So I did it yesterday. I know.
Beautiful.
I wore the dress to match the bracelet.
Gorgeous.
Yeah,
I love it.
I know, she's got lots of cool stuff back there. Okay, let's see here. Oh, just check out the happenings table because we've got lots of other things going on that I didn't mention. And do go to the bookstore and check out things there too. And follow us on Facebook and Instagram and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And everybody have a fabulous week.
Thanks, Kitty, you too. Woo!
All right, thank you. I would like to ask our minister of prayer team to please come forward. Any visiting ministers or practitioners are also welcome to come forward. And this is the folks that Reverend Stacy mentioned that they hold the center up, they hold you up in prayer, and we have you can ask anyone of them after service for that 1 minute prayer. And we have boxes to put prayer requests in so that, all that keeps circulating. Yes. Hey, I think we could stand and sing. You want to do
Yeah.
You want to do a prayer? A closing prayer?
Yeah, sure.
Are you sure?
Yeah, there's another service coming up, so yeah.
Let's do this. All right.
So if you all would just close or lower your eyes, I actually left out about 3 things that I was going to say and realized my time was overflowing. So I want to finish with Dr. Holmes. And he says this in this thing called you. Close or lower your eyes and just listen to the feeling tone of what Dr. Holmes says. Today, realizing that there is nothing in my past which can rise against me, nothing in my future which can menace the unfoldment of my experience. Life shall be an eternal adventure, an unfolding experience of greater and better experiences. Evolution is onward, upward, forward, outward, expansive. I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly. Today, I exult in this abundant life. I reveal in the contemplation of the immeasurable future the path of eternal progress, the everlastingness of my own being, the ongoing of my soul, the daily renewed energy and action of that divinity within me, which has forever set the stamp of individualized being on my mind. And so it is.
And so it is.
It's in our peace song.
Yes, there is peace on earth, and now it begins with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be. With God as our power, loved ones all are we. Now we walk with each other in perfect harmony. Yes, peace begins with me. Let this be the moment now. With every breath I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment with peace eternally. Yes, there is peace on earth, and now it begins with me. Yes.
Repeat after me. Something wonderful is happening to me right now.
Something wonderful is happening to me right now.
I know this in my mind.
I know this in my mind.
I feel it in my body.
I feel it in my body.
And so it is.
And so it is. All right. All right.
Who's feeling happy?
That's okay. I love it. Yeah. All right. Woo.